to be a Claude to supplement the damage. It's a losing lane against the Harith. And now look at this. When it comes to the neutral objective, the X-Borg less insanity means that Super Ken can secure those neutral objectives without really being pressured, with the implosion denied once more. If they're chasing down the members of Bigetron, even with the Glorious Pathway, they're gonna be forced to run through the rotation, the dispersion from the Loyi, and that's a lot of damage. I don't know about this, man. I feel like Bigetron once again has outdone Alter Ego when it comes to the draft.
Coach Rura working wonders for Bigetron Alpha, and look at that, early to mid-game potential, 8.4 against 6.4. Late game, even the draft index also favor BTR, so there's really no time for Alter Ego when they won the game. Lineup rating, look at that, 8.4 and 4.9.
Wow.
The draft index really doesn't like Alter Ego's draft, man, but let's see though. Anything can happen in the Land of Dawn, especially in the Chaos Derby. A lot of rivalries here. Is it gonna be Super Luke or Nile taking the second game and the match? It is Alter Ego versus Bigetron Alpha.
Land of Dawn, here we go. Will again Alter Ego find their footing here in the second game, or will it be Bigetron just hammering down and take the series?
In the early game, again, the clear favors Nile. But for both roamers, I believe the mid lane is where they have their sights on, right? Making sure that the mid lane has more impact. And you're going to see it, the 2v2, but look at that damage. Outlet and the Loyi.
Now it's going to be very crazy here. Roundel and Owen receiving a lot of damage, still managed to keep hold on towards that spell though.
That's Happy Feet coming in from Owen to juke the dispersions coming in from Moreno. But the level 1, level 2 is a bit too dangerous, man. I don't think Alter Ego should try and go for it at all. But they actually are able to secure the little. Looking at the emblems by Indiho, Festival of Blood and Firmness for Super Luke. Once again, gonna be very sustainable. But it's a bargain hunter for the Harith, for Eman. He's trying to snowball hard right here. And with the basic emblem and the Master Assassin, Ice is just trying to survive and hold his own as long as possible.
Yeah, man, but you know, anything can happen once again in the Land of Dawn. We saw Moskov actually winning a lane against a Harith, Aaron Shiki against Brands, and Aaron Shiki called out Brands for losing lane 3 times. But right now, look at that. Purifier already expended for Moreno, so good job for Owen there to try to just be aggressive in the early game.
No Purify here for Moreno in top lane though. Super Luke trying to clear to get level 4 ASAP. And Roundel and Nino here, both trying to give some sort of pressure. And Turtle is up.
Gonna clear and get the level 4 before Super Luke as well. They know that Super Luke is the guy to make plays, especially the neutral objective. But look at this. The minion was stuck on the turret for a bit too long. Now Bigetron can match that level 4 advantage. But look at the moves from Owen. Going deep already, trying to deny Super Ken from taking the purple buff.
Not level 4 though, so he needs that implosion to be practically threatening. Now Roundel on the backside. Oh wow. See here, Owen waiting for that level 4. Nino charges onto his Ski, who is quite low. Now the turtle completely controlled, and now Last Insanity towards top lane. Now finds the turtle. Now it's gonna be a first blood for Ski. Owen finds it. Super Luke in the backside, stunned up, damage received, but is alive. Alter Ego takes the kill and the turtle.
Looking good, Alter Ego, getting the turtle, also 2 kills on towards the robot. Things are going really well in the early game after the initial engage from the rookie Owen.
Goes in for the implosion, lands it on 2 members. The great start for Alter Ego. Even getting the retribution advantage, knowing that the X-Borg can go without crowd control, but doesn't really have a lot of burst damage to secure the turtle or the buff. So right there now has an advantage with the Roger, and they definitely capitalized on it immediately. Alter Ego though now just controlling, waiting around here, not really setting up for anything too aggressive when it comes to dive. It's almost like they respect the mobility, the rotations coming in from Bigetron.
Derby SDM or Chaos Derby. Audience prediction is favoring just a sliver of percentage there, 53 against 47. A lot of Alter Ego or Alter Champs here in the building in MPL Arena. And also a lot of fun here in Kyria Discord. Just join the Discord on that QR code.
Or at fandx.io/Kyria. Now for Alter Ego, they're still using this mid lane prio to try and get something around. for BIGETRON, they have not been able to use the diversion play just yet. They might be waiting for a couple of item power spikes. With the Enchanted Talisman available for Moreno though, you can expect a lot of spells to be thrown out in the midst of the fight. And the low cooldown definitely makes things a bit more difficult for the side of Alter Ego.
Okay, Super Ken didn't really, not only favoring towards Roar X meanwhile though, gotta use the last Insanity to get away, and he really respects the amount of damage Alter Ego can expand, right? Because the fact that he goes for, I believe he's gonna go for Brute Force Breastplate first item instead of the Roar X, the usual item for export.
Maybe. With that, right, Last Insanity is on cooldown, so that's a green light for Alter Ego to really claim control on that turtle. Nino, though, receives a lot of damage. Terrified Key!
Oh my
That's
God!
a huge implosion by Owen, and Alter Ego, they crash onto his BIGETRON Alpha one by one, and Super Ken will fall as well. BIGETRON Alpha losing grasp.
And also Nile with an extra bit of spice. The recalls towards the member, towards Super Luke. It is personal in the land of Dawn.
Man, BIGETRON, they're just falling short here when it comes to the big team fight. And again, they're not really making use of that massive advantage they have in the macro game. On the bright side though for them, Eman is left relatively untouched, but Alter Ego are getting advantages everywhere else. Already a 2.3k gold lead. If this continues, that advantage is going to spill over to the golden as well. And you can see Owen and Roundel already setting up for some kind of play, some kind of dive. But Key is close behind Eman, trying to shadow him, making sure that he does not get dove on. In the grand scheme of things, no turret taken down just yet. Even on the top side there, Luke is able to save that turret with a sliver of HP.
The item from Nino, this is an interesting item. First, I believe first item Oracle for the Hylas. Something that you don't really see very often, but with the healing.
That might make sense. On towards it. Eman, Shaman Force, they're forced, and the Purify as well. Will BIGETRON Alpha fight without Eman? I don't think so. Alter Ego though, they know. Nile finds the backside. Oh, implosion again towards Key and Super Ken. Now Owen falls first. The damage is there, but Nino from the flanks looking for the kill. Roundel finds it. Nile, looking for the backside, but it is actually Nile finding Super Luke. Again, Nino falls as Eman finds the kill. It's an all-out war. It's the Chaos Derby as Nile finds the triple.
Oh my goodness gracious! With the Sea of Anvil recalls as well. Nile, a statement team fight just now. 5-0-1. This guy is snowballing out of his mind.
Even the bottom turret falling to the side of Alter Ego. BIGETRON are back though. Final slash onto Owen won't be enough.
It's going to be Roundel here trying to stabilize the team as well as Owen. But again, Alter Ego, 7 minutes in, established a 3,500 gold lead.
Pretty good lead to build on in this mid-game though. But once again, Tarashi, we saw this happen a lot of time when you have the Moskov. They don't have a Moskov. You have a Export, you have a Loi. This wave clear is more than enough in that kind of situation where they have to defend the inhibitor turrets.
It's just the damage, the burst available to Alter Ego right here. Again, once they're tanking those items available for Key, for Super Ken, this might be a different story. But for now, Nino is just way too aggressive. Glorious pathways onto Moreno.
Yep, Nino now again. Wow, he's a standing tree. He's a big tree now. Not a big tree in game 1, but seems like in game 2, he's that tree.
I like the way that Nino played the Hylas, the fact that he was very confident to go for Moreno because he knows that he's on a Purify.
He knows he can go aggressively and he has outplay tools available. But for now, it's still just a scaling game, a waiting game. Later on, once they reach the base of BIGETRON, it's going to be an issue for Alter Ego to engage. But if they're keeping the goal lead so high,
Flicker implosion, and Key will fall now on the backside. Nino looking for that flank. Blazing duets by Highs, trying to obliterate Members, but actually Nile caught under the turret. Shut down for Nile. Now Nino will fall as well. BIGETRON Alpha answering back the divergent play. Finds the man! The call out is huge! And Moreno finds the kill. Roundel will be able to escape, but BIGETRON Alpha finds a great trade.
I was gonna say that so far in this game, the way that Moreno used the diversion is just non-existent. It's like Richie on that UOE. But right away, a big diversion, Arashi.
he's been using it defensively to try and get out of tough situations earlier. But with that play, man, they really completely caught Alter Ego off guard. Alter Ego were doing so well. Unfortunately for them, they dove the turret. They did not set up on time and they didn't prioritize the right heroes. Eman and Moreno were just dishing out damage as Super Luke was stalling everyone again and again. Now BIGETRON Alpha is caught up and the Lord is coming up. Alter Ego, they gotta pick their cards wisely here.
That might be the game-defining moment in like 10 minutes. But man, there was a silencer, man. The crowd was so crazy behind us. The Ultra Champs were going crazy. Whew. Final slash for key, but didn't really translate to anything. But yeah, Ultra Champs was just talking a lot of mad trash, man. Even against BIGETRON fans. But the silencer, that play, completely negates the tempo for Alter Ego. And right now, it's only 600 gold lead.
Yeah, diminished, neutralized completely. It's a fair game, 50-50. Now Nino, though, will stun Key. Seems like Roundel and friends, they are still confident in taking the fight. Lord will be resetted, though.
Ooh, interesting.
Oh, Nino will fall, okay. Will fall to the front side. Owen receives a lot of damage here. Careful, Nile blitz the Lord. And they will disengage as BIGETRON Alpha. They have failed to find to retake. Diversion play! Again, Moreno effect in full effect. Now Alter Ego formations, they are slowly crumbling down as Amon finds another. Finds the backside, finds a kill as well. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Chaos Derby.
Nile runs away with 2 kills, and the whole team is still chasing them with Owen trying to peel for them. But they were able to get away, and the Lord is them.
Oh, they want more. They want more, but they have to take care of the Lord. Oh! Flicker on my friend, they're connecting as Amon bursts Nile down.
Super Luke, it was personal, man. He's not gonna let Nile get away with a highway robbery. This is your punishment.
They're able to actually take the Lord, but they get punished painfully for it. Alter Ego, with the Lord getting cleared immediately. There's a wave on the top side, but can they pressure enough? Because BIGETRON immediately are grouping together. They want more.
They don't care about objectives, man. They just want to fight. And let's see here, if the window is available for either teams, they will definitely take it.
Oh man, look at the goal, Arashi. There was a losing Lord. Surprisingly, for Alter Ego, they get the Lord, but the goal right now is towards BTS favor.
Let's look at the in-game equipment by Dunya Games right here, where Eman has reached the Holy Crystal power spike. That's why you're seeing this damage coming through. He needs to be focused down if Alter Ego wants to get the same kind of dominance. Looking at the itemization coming in from Nino, as opposed to the previous game, it's still the Oracle like you mentioned, Shevin. He wants all that regeneration to be so annoying with the Revitalize. And now look at this, Owen getting chased down. Only with the Dominus Ice, he's going to be vulnerable.
Best to pick and seal, but it's not find the mark. See here, Alter Ego and BIGETRON still a fair game, 50-50 here, minute 12.
Man, how do you counter that diversion, man? Because so far, it's really out of nowhere. 2 times Morena did it, and Alter Ego definitely didn't expect that. How do you strategize against this, Rashi? And right away!
Oh.
Okay, this one is not gonna be
It got spotted out.
anything, yeah.
It's a scouting diversion. But for BIGETRON, the fact that they're using the diversion actively, right? Instead of using it to hide, to get in position, they're using it to immediately jump on someone. And that's a new approach. We haven't seen the Lord Yi show up because of the changes to that ultimate, but BIGETRON are making it work. Now setting up on the far side of the map, trying to get something before the turtle, the next Lord is up in 20 seconds right here. You can see Super Luke being in the front line with the Queen's Wings. He knows if he gets jumped on, he will have time to buy for his teammates to come in.
Oh, good goal. Super Kin now receives some sort of damage there. Still okay, still has armor. And yeah, both teams not willing to find a risky play here, knowing that the Lord is up.
Wait, the wave wasn't cleared on the bottom side right there. Left by Nino, does some damage. Now BIGETRON are playing that Lord dance once more. Like you mentioned, Shevin, the Purifies on the backline members, something that Alter Ego don't really have a solution to. You have to find ways to send Nile all the way in the back line.
See here, Amon looking to reposition towards the top side. Not showing on the map now. And, well, he wants to clear. Nino now might be a prime target for Bigetron. Conceal play. They want to fight now. It's very chaotic. Oh, he finds the play. Amon just free hitting the backside. Finds a double. He will be the trade. But now Niall looking for Amon. The jukes from Amon was huge. And now Moreno. Moreno effects. Oh, he will not commit it. So now the Lord should be in Bigetron's favor.
Yeah, that was kind of a weird engage from Owen, man. He
Very
went for
risky.
the frontliner for Super Luke that somehow still survives after that whole all ends for Alter Ego.
Owen was trying to get a massive play right there, but he gets stunned by the yin-yang effect, the passive of the low yi, and that kind of ruined everything. The whole pacing of that engage completely got denied. Bigetron, by putting their members, their backline, by protecting them, putting them behind a wall, a literal wall in the Land of Dawn, they were able to get such a decisive fight. And with the gold swing immediately going to Bigetron, with a Lord in tower as well, Alter Ego, they have lost control completely.
And also concentrated energy, an item that Eman didn't build in the first game. Like, what's different in this game that he decided to build Arashi?
In this game, it's a lot more competitive, and there are a lot more ways for Alter Ego to be a real threat to Eman on the Harith, with the Valentina dashing around, with the Roger as well. So he just goes for something a bit more conservative. Now though, I'm offended.
On towards Nino though. Now Alter Ego will try to stabilize here, but I'm sure they will sacrifice all the inner turrets, leaving the base turrets in play. Super Ken will have the armor still. So now Alter Ego turtling in their base. Lord still watching bottom side of the map. Now secures that Malefic Roar. So maybe with the penetration, I think they have enough firepower here as well, alongside with Roundel to defend this one.
Lord comes in though, pressure on the turret. Luke goes on Owen.
Yep, I'm offended on towards Owen, has the immortality. And now Alter Ego, they prioritize the Lords first as Amon in the backside, dealing some sort of massive damage and highs. Caught in the crossfire. And now the Lord taken down, the mid turret will fall as well. As Alter Ego, how will they defend this 5v4 without highs? I'm offended! Super Luke finds the opening. That one is for Geek. Let's see Alter Ego. Can they defend as 5 men from Bigetron? All out, last insanity desperately. As Owen falls, Roundel flickers out. But the base wide open, I'm offended again towards Nino, and one by one, they want bodies, not the base, as Roundel looking to a defense, but no, it will be all for naught, as Bigetron Alpha, they have won a clean sweep.
With an extra spice as well, 5-man recalls in front of the base.